The music of Nicanor Abelardo. We heard the first and second movements of his 1931 violin sonata, performed at DZFE in 2019 by violinist Gina Medina Perez and pianist Mary Ann Espina. That's all for this Maestro Filipino, DZFE's weekly feature for local classical music, musicians, and music making. Each episode airs Saturday at noon, the next day Sunday midnight, and then the following Thursday at 8 in the evening. Segments of past Maestro Filipino episodes can be found on our SoundCloud or Spotify channels. This is Tiffany. Thank you for listening.
Now, whether you're working flat out or retired, every Monday morning, the weekly grind kicks off once more. It's inexorable. The weekend's over, it's back into it again. And even if you absolutely love what you do, the monotony of it all can get you down. Hi, I'm Bernie Diamond, and welcome again to Fresh. Have you ever felt your life to be incredibly ordinary? Nothing that stands out, nothing that sets you apart from the rest of the little worker bees commuting to the office, pecking away at whatever they peck away at. And whilst that's the reality of most people's lives, week in, week out, to be bogged down in the humdrum, to be stuck in the miry clay, to allow the daily grind to get you down, is no way to live. You've doubtless heard it said, you should stop and smell the roses. Sure you should, but that's simply not enough. Where's that sense of wonder you once had as a child? Your awe at the universe you've been plonked smack bang in the middle of? In the midst of his daily grind, King David of Israel paused to marvel. Psalm 8, verses 3 and 4. When I look at your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars that you have established, what are human beings that you are mindful of them, mortals that you care for them? He was overwhelmed by God's majesty and goodness, yet humbled that such a glorious God would care so personally for him. When your life's routine feels heavy, know this: God's glory surrounds you. His goodness meets you right where you're at. Lift up your eyes, gaze upon his glory. That's God's word, fresh for you today. Friend, I know without any shadow of a doubt that God means to lift you out of the miry clay to transform your life. So if you'd like to draw closer to him, if you'd like to dive deeper into his word, stop by at freshdevotional.org, where you'll find thousands of messages straight out of God's word, through which I am sure he'll touch your heart. You can even subscribe to receive your fresh message daily. That's all at freshdevotional.org.
This is Max McLean. Does life sometimes feel weary and burdensome? Listen to the Bible from Ecclesiastes 3. I have seen the burden God has laid on men. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men, yet they cannot fathom what God has done from beginning to end. I know that there is nothing better for men than to be happy and do good while they live, that everyone may eat and drink and find satisfaction in all his toil. This is the gift of God. I know that everything God does will endure forever. Nothing can be added to it and nothing taken from it. God does it so that men will revere him. From Ecclesiastes 3. Listen to the Bible. It's great for the soul.
Hear more at radiobible.org. That's radiobible.org.
This is 98.7 DZFE, The Master's Touch.
Welcome to Nightlights. I'm David Brent Johnson. Art Pepper broke into the jazz scene as a teenager in the early 1940s and was considered one of the premier saxophonists of his generation by the time of his death at the age of 56 in 1982. But Pepper's career was derailed multiple times by drug use and criminal charges, most significantly during the 1960s, a period when he also came under the influence of John Coltrane and the emerging free jazz movement. In the next hour, I'll delve into the scattered recordings of Pepper made in those years between long stints in prison and rehabilitation centers. It's The Trip, Art Pepper's lost 1960s decade, coming up on this edition of Nightlights.